What is up, guys? It is Mason here today with a new little game I'd like to talk about known as Mario Party Star Rush. If you're living under a rock, you wouldn't know, but Nintendo kind of quietly dropped the bomb on us, and that was that a new Mario Party game for Nintendo 3DS is in the works coming November 4th. Along with a whole new line of Super Mario Bros. Amiibo, so you cannot go wrong with that, am I right, guys? So, the thing with this is, I wanted to kind of talk about the differentiations between this game and previous Mario Party games, because I noticed a lot of the time lately, their Mario Party games from Nintendo haven't been on par with what they used to be or what they could be. So I kind of wanted to just touch on that just for a little bit, kind of talk about what I think of this new game personally. Because I actually got it in my PR email from Nintendo. They were like, hey, tomorrow on Wednesday, June 15th, we're talking about these games, blah blah blah, Color Splash and all this other stuff, Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter, games like that. But then they said a new Mario Party called Mario Party Star Rush for Nintendo 3DS, and it did catch my attention because Mario Party usually does do that. I'm not gonna go along and say that Island Tour is phenomenal because, let's be honest, it was kind of trash. But, you know, I was being cautiously optimistic because I really want the best for Nintendo as a company. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't care if it's not Nintendo. Any company deserves the best, I think. I mean, do what you can to succeed. That's how the world works, you know what I mean? But the new Mario Party, I know a lot of people are on the fence. I'm one of those people, honestly. One of the things they talked about was Toad Scramble. I think that's the name of the mode they mentioned. On the Treehouse on Wednesday. Whenever you watch this video, I don't know what day you're watching it, but it was on Wednesday they talked about, June 15th. But anyway, yeah, moving on. They talked about Toad Scramble. Basically, the main premise of this game is that you no longer have to wait for everybody's turn to go on the board, kind of. Like, you have this layout, and what you're actually watching the trailer from the new game coming out November, actually, right now. But if you see, everybody takes their role at once, and they move however many spaces. And from what I picked up, the goal is to kind of get as close to the boss as possible at random times on the map. Any given boss will be out there waiting for you, basically. And whoever lands closest to that boss first or on that space that the boss is right in front of, you have the most advantage in the minigame to take them down, like a few seconds like head start or something like that. Kind of like a boost anyway, to kind of make you win, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm a little confused. You know, I mean, Mario Party was a big part of my life when I was little. It was a party, you know what I mean? No pun intended, actually. I was really on accident. But, I mean, Mario Party 1, 2, 3, and 5, those are my favorite Mario Party games, and I adore all of them dearly. That was a day and age where, like, all the mini games, that's what the highlight of this entire franchise is, you know? This is going to be their, like, 12th or 13th Mario Party, because there was Mario Party Advanced and Mario Party DS that they don't count into the numbered line of the series. But anyway, my point is, you know, there was just so much innovation that they had with Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, and the Wii even had some good ones. But whenever it kind of dropped the bomb on the 3DS with Island Tour, it was like, do I want this? Like, I got it, I ended up returning it because I just didn't get any fun out of it. It was so watered down, you know? It's like pop or soda, however you say it in your state or country, I don't know. It's like getting that and then just waiting for it to sit out and kind of, it's gonna get watered down, it's gonna get nasty. That's kind of like this. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it, because it's almost as if the first 8 Mario Party games, I mean, I thought most of those were stellar. Like Mario Party 8, I also needed to mention, I forgot to do that. One of my favorite Mario Party games. And there's a good bit out there now, so I have a little bit of options, you know what I mean? But if you notice the ones I picked, they all have the traditional board game layout kind of thing. That's because that's when I thought it was most fun. I think that's when a lot of people thought it was most fun. And Nintendo doesn't realize that people aren't really after the time-saving factor of a game like Star Rush, you know, but more so the fact that they need fun, you know. They're trying to take shortcuts, I feel like, sometimes. Like, the box art of the game, even, is straight up stolen art from their own kind of, like, it's like a stock image or something. I don't even know. But they just literally change the outline, and they just, if you look it up, you'll see what I'm saying. But anyway, my point is, I feel like after Mario Party 8, they kind of not ran out of ideas, but tried to make it better. And their idea of making it better is far from actually doing so. Like, they added the car, and nobody liked that, let's be honest. It was kind of a trash idea, I think. I didn't enjoy Mario Party 9 or 10 at all. In fact, I bought that game only for the Amiibo because the Mario one didn't come out for 2 more weeks after. But my point is, I'm trying to think about why Nintendo would do that. Why don't they actually pay attention to what people are saying? Or if they do, why do they go ahead and do what they think is best anyway? As consumers, we have the power to actually, you know, we influence things. We make things happen, and Whether that happens or not via Nintendo, I mean, it can be any company. If you want cereal back, a cereal company can bring it back, like French Toast Crunch. That is amazing stuff. Anyway, my point is, I miss the days when Nintendo would fully utilize what they were capable of. You know, it's 2016 and the only online capabilities in this 3DS game coming up, the new Mario Party Star Rush game, is local, wireless, or download play. And that's not very substantial or significant compared to what we could have. You know, this is Nintendo. They're the ones that put voice chat in Smash Bros. Because that's such a big deal, I know. Like, they have 12-player Mario Kart, they have 8-player Splatoon, they have so many online things they do. And most of the time it runs flawlessly, so why would this not? I don't get it. And half the time the 3DS online games work better than the Wii U ones in my experience. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that I miss how the games used to be. You know, I wish they would do just a traditional Mario Party, but no. I'm not completely throwing this out into the gutter. I mean, it looks better than Mario Party 10 and even Island Tour, I think. But I'm not gonna completely rule that out, because you never know. A game could be very bad if it looks good, or vice versa, you know. So, I mean, Mario Party, we kind of can make an assumption of what we think, but I'm not really going to make any full judgments until I play it. I'm just hoping that Nintendo has their head on straight with this, because right now, with the only mode that we know about being Toad Scramble, with more on the way, I know, but it's like, I want them to do good. I want it to be a good game. So, just kind of go back to your roots, Nintendo, please. But like I said, I'm going to be cautiously optimistic as I wait for this new title. And I guess that's it. But let me know what you think of the game down below. Are you excited for it? Do you think it looks terrible? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.